morning, good day. How's it going? I got a question on the Instagram, the gram, where people are shirtless like me. And I feel like there's a lot of confusion on the topic of the day. I was about to start my pre-workout and I figured why not talk about it. I'm gonna go do my leg and shoulder day. This is leg and shoulder day. I'm changing my workouts. Not exactly the exercise itself, but we'll talk about that a bit later when I'm in the gym. We'll just have a little chat about that. Maybe I'll show some exercise I do, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm changing that. In the meantime, I was getting ready for my workout, and as you can see, I have my drugs. I have basically what I do in a day in terms of vitamins and protein and everything. And the question I got online, the question that I often have, it seems that people are confused about protein. So the question was, is that body achieved with or without protein? With. So proteins are amino acids. There's non-essentials and essentials amino acids. Basically, there's 9 essentials, 11 non-essentials amino acids. What it means is that your body is able to produce 11 amino acids, right? And then you have 9 of them that you need to go get in the wild. This is why we kill chickens. I'm sorry. So when you hear that the protein source, like chicken, is a complete source of protein, what it means is that it has the 20 amino acids, the 9 essentials, the 11 non-essential. So it's a complete protein that gets broken down in the body into amino acids, and they all go do their jobs. And protein is the main builder of these guns. So very, very simple. Now that brings me to this. I'm gonna put that somewhere. Give me a second. Okay, so that brings me to this. This is protein. This is complete source of protein. What it means is that it has the amino acids. So when I get a question of, is that body built with or without protein? I know what you mean, but make sure you don't confuse that proteins are absolutely vital to your bodily function needs. You are a protein walking thing, right? Everything gets broken down into different type of protein. It's just that there are some that we need to get from an outside source, means food, okay? So that is just that. So when you ask the question, does your body or whatever is built on protein or not? The answer is yes. You need about 1 gram, and this is debatable, and we can go a long time in all of this, but in a nutshell, very, very, very simple, you need about 1 gram per pound of body weight. Keep it simple, keep it like that, 1 gram per pound. It means that right now I'm at 187, 8 pounds, dude. So I need about 187-ish grams of protein. I have more than that in a day, doesn't really matter at that point, but yes. So I have either 185 to 220 grams of protein a day. And I get those source of protein in my breakfast, my food, my chickens, my nuts, my Greek yogurt. If you're not sure about where I get my protein source, I did a video on that, my Costco haul. So I did that. You can have a look at that, and you'll have a better idea of what I get in terms of like overall food. But those are protein as much as this is protein. If you are able to have all of your protein within your meals, which means if I were able to get 185 grams of protein every single day within my breakfast, snack, lunch, dinner, I do not need this. That will be an overload. That will be useless, okay? But this is called a supplement for a reason. It is there to supplement your day. If you are not able to get to your goal now you need this. If I'm looking at my day and turns out I'm at 155, 160 grams of protein at the end of my day, and I'm like, it's not dramatic, I could stay there, but I don't want to stay there forever. So I'm bridging the gap. And if I don't know where to get that protein source, because everything comes with carbs and fat, mostly if it's not like chicken, I could just have chicken, but you know, at some point chicken is more expensive than this. So now I'm going onto my whey or isoprotein to give me the extra 25 or, depending on the protein you have, 30 grams of protein. So now I'm getting from 155 to 160 up to 185, which is my target, which is my goal. So this is not essential. It is a bonus, it is a supplement. If you're not able to get to your grams of protein every single day, you're struggling, this is your best friend. Other than that, you don't need this. Is your body built on protein? Yes. This or chicken or Greek yogurt, doesn't matter. Protein is protein. Essentials, non-essentials, you just need to eat them. If you're a vegetarian, you just need more sources because there's not really any complete source of protein in a vegetarian diet. So you just need more source of protein to make sure you have all your essentials amino acid. This is why eating meat sometimes is just a bit easier because of that fact. So I'm gonna have that later today. Now, this was all about, the protein. I just wanted to talk about that. So basically the rest is, to me, just bonus, okay? Do I need all of this? There's that are beneficial nonetheless. Do I need all of it? Maybe not. I let my body do whatever it has to do, I'm just giving it a bit more, and then the body will be like, yay, we're good. We're gonna pee the rest. Who cares? So you might be radioactive, doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, if you have more, micronutrients, you'll be fine, you'll survive that. It's just that your body will just get rid of the rest, and what it needs, it's gonna use. So I'm just giving a bit more to my body, and hopefully, it needs what it needs and then gets rid of the rest. I'd rather do it that way than not having enough. So that's just me, that's just what I do. Creatine, you can have creatine from anywhere, but creatine monohydrate, that's just the best. Creatine is a source of energy. It's recycled your body creates creatine. This is just a natural thing. So your body creates creatine. Your food has creatine in it. Some food has creatine in it, but this is just a supplement in creatine. Same thing as the supplement in protein. If there's only one I would do, that would be this. If you tell me like there's only one source of supplements you can have, I would have that over my protein because I can have protein anywhere else. I would have that over my pre-workout because this is caffeine and I can have caffeine, and I can have that instead of my BCAA or EAA because this is amino acids again. It's just essential. It's just other amino acids that are more targeted for the muscle. So this is the one that I would do. Nonetheless, I have BCAAs. They have been proven to not do much, but I just like to have water that tastes good. And again, if I just give more to my body, manage yourself, do whatever you want to do, buddy. I'm just happy about my water tasting something as I'm working out. Pre-workout, I don't drink coffee, so this is why I have pre-workout. It's just basically caffeine and some vitamins. So pretty cool, I like it. Vasodilation things as well sometimes in there as beta-alanine and everything. So I have that, which is what I'm going to do in a minute. And then I have my vitamins. I'm missing my multivitamins, I finished it. No, I no longer have multivitamins, but that's fine. I'm doing sometimes, not always, maca or ashwagandha. Do it. I think ashwagandha is cheaper and it's great, so you can do ashwagandha, but I like maca as well. So there you can have that in pills or in powder. So you do what you like. It's just that in powder, it's a taste. Magnesium, have magnesium, guys. Most of us are deficient in magnesium, so this is just a good thing to do every single day. And again, this as well, fish oil, omega-3. So that too is a something that you should all have. So have your fish oil, omega-3, and those two, depending on where you live in the world, are not maybe essential, depending on your body and how deficient you are or not in anything. But I do vitamin C, and I'm Canadian and I'm pale shit, so I do vitamin D every day because I'm missing those vitamins. We don't have a lot of sun. So that's kind of crash course, if we want, on what I do before a workout. So it's not necessarily before, I don't have that before my workout. I have my pre-workout before, and I put that during, and I have that usually when I get up in the morning. Don't get confused on, is your body built on protein? Yes, everybody's body is built on protein. But you can have it in your diet if your diet is good, or have some supplement, but also have a good diet. It's kind of just goes with it. So now I'm gonna have my pre-workout. I'm gonna go watch the end of Invincible, first episode of season 3. As I'm doing that, then it's gonna kick in slowly, and I'm going to go in a gym, and I'll see you there in a gym. So legs and shoulder. I'm just gonna go over what I'm going to do, the reason behind that, and then end of the video. Don't go yet, wait till the end. I'm not gonna film what I do because you've seen a lot of that online, and I might just do it at another point. Follow me on Instagram, I post a bunch of stuff there. Otherwise, legs and shoulder, and I'm moving up to volume. So right now I'm trying to maintain my weight and get muscle back up. And I know myself, I've been working out for too long now. So I've been working out for quite a while. So I know how my body reacts. And personally, if I want to be stronger, if I want to gain strength, and that's pretty much for everyone, around the 5 to 8 reps is kind of where I want to be. When I want to maintain my weight and everything, usually I'm going to be between 8 and 12, which is usually the hypertrophy. Personally, for me, it works, but not as much as when I'm doing more volume. So for me personally, I know that I need to do 15, 20, 30, 40 reps, right? This is just how I'm built. Might also work for you, but we're not snowflakes, but also we kind of are slightly different. Everyone responds differently to some stimulus, but when I add a lot of volume to my body, to me, it does work well in gaining muscle mass. So right now I'm trying to stay at 188 pounds and building the muscle mass. Then I'm going to cut down on calories drastically, not that drastically, but I'm going to cut down on calories and slowly lean out to a 0.5 to 1 pound a week until I'm satisfied. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to go back into strength and hypertrophy to make sure that my body is challenged and that my muscles are useful and that I don't lose them as I'm losing weight. So I'm maintaining my muscle mass and shredding the fat. We'll talk about that on a later video when I actually do it. Right now, volume, you should try that. So I'm going to do leg press, lateral raise, cable lateral raise. I'm gonna do overhead press, maybe on the Smith machine or with dumbbells. I don't know yet, I'll figure this out. And then, yeah, so leg press, lunges. What else do I wanna do? Yeah, leg extensions and maybe leg curls if I have time. So that's pretty much it. This is what I'm going to do. Subscribe, guys. And you know, it's free. Crazy, right? And let me know what you guys want to talk about here about over the weekend. I'm going to watch the new season of Invincible, the new season of Reacher, and we'll talk about that next week.